said, Harley riders are a family, all connected by their love of the open road. Patrick Campbell loved his Harley. His love of motorcycles began when he was a teenager.
I had a motorcycle right out of high school my dad gave me. I bought one when I was in the Air Force and took it to England for a couple of years.
Patrick and his wife, Cassandra, his first mate, joined the Seacoast chapter of Harley-Davidson owners, known as HOG. It was here that they met friends and began riding together. Patrick recalled the moment he realized he wanted to share his passion for motorcycles and travel.
We're just going through Mason, New Hampshire, and in that area, and come around a corner, and the sunlight hit me in a way, and I'm looking at 2 GPSs just doing it, and I'm like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And it was the driving force.
Patrick reached out to fellow Harley friends, Greg and Scott, and the business Moto-Cyco was born.
Like the first thing that came to my head was Moto-Cyco. And it's a play on, being psycho, and moto for motorcycle, obviously. And it's just something to have fun with.
Moto-Cyco sets up tours for riders. Bring your bike, they'll take care of the rest. They'll map out the route and book the hotels. Most of the tours are set in New England, but there is a Finger Lakes trip to New York.
We'll do lighthouses and covered bridges and country stores, all of which we've ridden before with our HOG group. But these are more. Instead of being a one day or a overnight, we do 3 or 4 nights.
How we doing?
Patrick passed away in August following a motorcycle accident in Holderness, just a few weeks after we first met. His loss has left a deep void in the motorcycle community. The flag at Seacoast Harley was lowered, and hundreds of riders came to pay their respects. Cassie, Scott, and Greg will continue to carry on Moto-Cyco. They wanted us to remember and honor Patrick as he was that day, full of life and eager to show off his love of riding. When Moto-Cyco plans trips, they always stick to the roads less traveled, no highways. They plan the routes carefully, and before they take their guests on a trip, they always do a recon mission.
We talk to each other as we're riding. So we'll be riding along and we'll say, what if we do a tour that is nothing but grand hotels? Or what if we do a tour that is, nothing but bed and breakfast, classic, quaint bed and breakfast.
We met the Moto-Cyco crew on a beautiful summer day in July at their home away from home, Seacoast Harley-Davidson in Northampton. The business hosts the local HOG chapter. I'm a HOG rider. The gang recruited their friend Sal Capitano to take me for a ride on his trike, a 3-wheeled motorcycle. Seacoast Harley provided me with a helmet, and I was ready for the thrill of the open road.
You in place?
I'm in place.
You comfy?
I'm comfy.
Let's go for it.
Are we going? We're on.
We took the coastal route up Route 1A. To Newcastle Commons for a quick stop to admire the view. Our final destination, York, Maine. On to the highlight of their lighthouse tour, Nubble Light. It was a favorite stop for Patrick.
It's just a beautiful lighthouse sitting out on an island. They say it's the most photographed lighthouse in the world. And when we developed our lighthouse tour, this was the first one that came to mind.
Patrick loved the beauty of New England, and he was eager to share that with others. That is why Cassandra, Scott, and Greg want Moto-Cyco to continue in his honor.
We just like doing that. We love doing it. We like sharing it with people, and that's exactly what Moto-Cyco is built around.
Patrick was truly larger than life in stature, personality, and generosity. His family of fellow motorcycle riders feel his loss tremendously. His wife, Cassandra, told us, "He had a way of making you feel like you mattered, like you were safe, like you belonged. Losing him so suddenly, so unfairly, has left a silence that echoes. But even in that silence, his love remains, in the lives he touched, in the values he lived by, in the memories that will never fade. Patrick was love in motion, and that love doesn't end."